Hey guys, my name is Komasan and welcome to another week of FNAF Weekly News, a series I do every week that covers this week's past FNAF news. And it's been about 1 week since the FNAF 2 movie has dropped, and we got a lot of brand new news for Mort, some news for the movie, if it did well or if it didn't do well, some book news, and some game news. So if you guys are excited about this video, please like and subscribe and comment below what your favorite thing was in this video. But let's just jump into the Mort news. So the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 Youtooz figures and JJ Plus are now available. You can use the code FNAF for 5% off at Youtooz.com, I'm pretty sure. So I'm pretty sure these came out like a week ago, or maybe 2 weeks ago. I didn't make a video last week because the FNAF movie did drop, but I believe on the last video we did of FNAF Weekly News, these did go live, but I could be tripping, I could be crazy. But if you guys didn't know, there was a new wave of Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie, like, figures and plushie of JJ. We got Balloon Boy with a giant battery. We got Bonnie lurking. We got Freddy doing a sick ass pose. We got Chica with a different head of like the. Wait, can you change like Chica's head or something? I never noticed this. It's like the no beak version of Chica. Maybe you can like switch out Chica's head. Maybe, I don't know. And we have Shadow Bonnie. Shadow Bonnie. I don't know why they decided to add Shadow Bonnie. It's kind of interesting. No Mangle. Like, nope. We're gonna add Shadow Bonnie. So, very interesting choice though from Youtooz. And we have a JJ Plus. And most people probably don't know what JJ are. But JJ is a secret animatronic in Five Nights at Freddy's 2 that hides underneath your desk. Honestly, no clue why Scott added that to the game. But these are all live right now, and if you type in FNAF, you get 5% off. These things are pretty expensive normally, so that code is definitely going to help. Maybe it's going to be like $25 instead of $30 plus shipping, and that's going to be crazy. But these are live now. And now you can pre-order the Five Nights at Freddy's soundtrack on CD, cassette, and vinyl with the music by the Newton Brothers, shipping on the Q2 of 2026. We got some new stuff. Basically, this is like an album, CD, stuff like that of the Five Nights at Freddy's movie soundtrack. They do this with movies normally. If you're a big fan of the soundtrack in the game, I meant movie. Sorry guys, Five Nights at Freddy's, I think of game over movie, but you can get this soundtrack. Listen to it, I guess. I'm wondering if this one song is going to be added to it. I can't say because I'm trying not to spoil anything for you guys because it's only been a week. I'm not going to do that to you guys. I'm not evil. But yeah, there could be some interesting songs on the CD. So curious about picking these up. It's releasing on the second quarter of 2026. And I'm sure this will pop up again in the news. And I'll cover it yet again. And the Jason Blum and Fast 8-Bit Wine Youtooz figures are available now until January 7th. Inspired by the Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Now exclusively in theaters. So Jason Blum and 8-Bit Wine got 2 Youtooz figures based off the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie. And Jason Blum and 8-Bit Wine are looking pretty good. I'm very interested in why they chose Jason Blum of all characters. He kind of had this smoke on his face. He's sitting on a chair, hands like together with Chica and Bonnie, like little versions of them on his shoulders basically. Looking very egotistical. I don't know, Jason Blum, I know you kind of like started this whole thing, but I think it would have been a cool idea for like the director or maybe a Scott Cawthon figure. I don't think we got like a Scott Cawthon figure. Maybe like his like mascot, whatever it's called, I forgot. As a figure with the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie, I think that would have been a better choice. I'm not a very big fan of like, oh, here's a CEO of a company, this is make them into like more. So I'm not a big fan of that, honestly. But 8-Bit Wines is the one I'm actually excited about because I am a like long time viewer of 8-Bit Wine. I love his content. He's one of my inspirations. So I really like his Youtooz figure. I didn't really see him in the movie. It's kind of like a see it or you miss it basically thing with the movie. But he is in the movie, same with a bunch of other YouTubers doing the Fast Fest, and also Kellen Goff. Well, Kellen Goff was in the movie because, Toy Freddy voice actor. But he was also himself in the movie, which is also cool. But 8-Bit Wine's figure has a top hat on with Freddy ears popping out, and it seems like he's holding a bunch of plushies like bells and stuff like that. So these are going to be available until January 7th, so pick them up before those all gone. I honestly like 8-Bit Wine's way more than Jason Blum's. I'm biased though, but check these out if you're interested. And also, we got some new Five Nights at Freddy's hack stuff. So a new drop has happened, and it includes new cuddly plushies of Toy Freddy, Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, and Springtrap. Also, we got keychains of the puppet and Springtrap, hoodies and a beanie, and a pin of the Fast Taco from Five Nights at Freddy's 2 as well. And these are going to be cheaper than the normal Hex plushies. I'm pretty sure Doco has said that, just because these aren't magnetic. So these are going to be way cheaper. So if you're like wanting like the cute Chica plushie without the magnets and stuff like that, it's going to be very affordable and stuff like that. So it's like a perfect time to pick these up. There's also some cool hoodies of the Mango one. I'm pretty sure we talked about the Mango one before. It's really sick looking. I would pick it up. It's so cool. Dawko, you gotta give some YouTubers some like morts drops, man. I would show off your morts. I would do videos about your morts. I love your morts. Your stuff is so high quality. It's amazing looking. And the clothes is actually good YouTubers clothes. I would actually wear this stuff. And also we got these like tiny like little things of like keychains of some stuff from the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I'm pretty sure Dawko in his movie, like his like when he flew off to go to the movie, he did have a spring trap and a puppet keychain, so he's kind of like showing them off before they went live basically. And there's also a fast tackle pin which plays an important role in the movie if you haven't watched it. So this stuff is pretty good. I really like this collection. I think it's really awesome. It's probably maybe one of the best ones. Maybe I might be spitballing here, but I enjoy it a lot. Toy Chica is so cute. I really like the Toy Chica Hex plushie, and now it's in a more form, so maybe I could potentially pick up Chica. Who knows, guys? Who knows? And that was all for the merch news. We got a lot of stuff from Youtooz and Hex this time, but now let's jump into the book news. So the new cover for Five Nights at Freddy's Tales from Pizzaplex Graphic Novel Collection Volume 2 releases on April 7th, 2026. The novel includes illustration adaptations of Puzzle, Subnicophobia, I don't know how to pronounce that, and The Mimic. So we've talked about this before. It's like, I think Scholastic did something with the covers, like maybe potentially getting better artists, because I know there was a huge controversy with Scholastic and the art in these graphic novels, and people just thought they were pretty ugly. I'm not gonna judge someone's art ability, so I'm not gonna have no input in that. I don't think it's right to make fun of someone's art, but people did not like it, sadly, and I think they changed a lot of stuff with it. The new Mimic cover is pretty cool. It's like very like it's way more realistic. Has that more realistic flair to it over the last one. I like both though. I like both. I like both equally. I don't have no oh, I like this one over this one. I like both. I like them both, you know. They're still pretty cool. It's releasing on April 7th, 2026. So it's gonna be some time before this officially drops. It's been a long time since we've got the Volume 2 collection. Like, it's been like a year or so. It's been a long time. But I'm sure it's worth the wait. And that was all for the book news. Now let's jump into the game news. And Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic releases for Xbox Series XS on December 18th. Now, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I thought this game already came out on Xbox. I thought it was already out, but I guess it wasn't. There was this surprising, maybe there was like this bug, like messing with some stuff in this. So I'm guessing the next release is probably gonna be for the Switch too, because that came out. And hopefully it runs better on the Switch and on the Xbox. I have some problems with the game on PC. It's an Unreal Engine 5 game, so it's like, it makes my computer want to explode, and it shouldn't, because it's not that like graphically intense of a game. I can play Resident Evil 4 Remake and Resident Evil 8, so I have no idea why this game wants my, computer to explode. But you can pick up the new Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic game on December 16th on the Xbox X if you have that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the game. And that was all for the game news. Now let's jump into the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie news. So debuted with a B on cinema score compared to the first film, which is an A- score. What are your thoughts on the movie now playing exclusively in the theaters? Now, I made 2 videos about my opinions on this movie. I'll put them on the top right corner. One is a non-spoiler review and one is a spoiler review. And honestly, and personally, I really enjoyed this movie. I gave it a 10 out of 10. I'm a little bit biased because I love Five Nights at Freddy's and it's my job. But I really actually enjoyed the movie. I loved everything about it. There is some pacing issues and stuff, but that was in the first movie as well, so I'm not gonna blame it entirely. But I do consider the movie a 10 out of 10, and people might think I'm crazy for that, but I really enjoyed this movie. Tell me what you guys thought about the movie in the comments below. I know I did a short about this recently, but it also helps out with the channel on this video if you commented below, because I like to hear you guys talk about stuff. So tell me in the comments below. And also, this is kind of surprising, but the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie releases on digital platforms on December 23rd. Less than 3 weeks after it's basically the theater version release. So does that mean it's gonna be DVDs and stuff, or is it gonna be oh, you can watch it on streaming now, or you can buy it on Prime Video for $7 or something like that, which is cool. I honestly prefer movies they show it in theaters for a few weeks, then it comes into streaming, stuff like that, just because some people movie theaters are kind of dying. They're not as popular as they once were. So I think that's a smart move. Some people think, oh wait, that means the movie did bad. No, it doesn't. That does not mean the movie does bad. Sometimes it does, but this does not. This movie did not do bad. It actually did very well in the box office. So yeah, so if you haven't watched the movie, now you will be able to in some good quality instead of a movie theater, so that's very exciting. And I'm probably gonna do that too. In the final news for this week, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is tracking 19.6 million in the second domestic weekend, with a negative 69% drop. Not funny number, guys, don't say it. From its $1,063 opening weekend, a lower drop in the first one with a negative 76 in its second frame on 136.1 million globally on a product budget of 36 to 51 million. So the movie made basically like 2 times, 3 times, 4 times its money back. So guys, we're definitely getting a third movie, and that's not even without the DVD sales, the merch sales, and all that stuff, because that stuff does have a great impact on the movies and stuff like that. I know it does it on Star Wars and the Marvel, so this is fantastic news, guys. But that was all for this week. A lot of cool stuff. I really like the merch of this week. This merch was called game news, it's called book news. It's kind of iffy. I kind of like both covers, and we got the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie, basically talking about statistics and some just some, you know, kind of some basic stuff. But if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, and thank you to my channel members, so you can become a channel member for $1, $5, and $10 a month, and it helps a lot. And I do this every weekend. I try to, at least if there's something that happens, like a big event for Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm probably not going to make a FNAF weekly news video, but this week I did. So I make these videos every week, so subscribe if you are interested in that. But I'll see you guys in the next video.